This is a very special Panerai review today because this is George's watch. He manifested this watch and it came in actual beans. So we're sitting down to talk about this very special Radiomir release. Are you as excited as I think you are?
Dude, I completely am. So every year, like everybody else, Elizabeth and I do our predictions for Watches and Wonders,
Yes.
what we're going to see. And man, did I nail this one. It was funny. Our rep Daniel actually reached out to me and he thought somebody leaked it to me.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he totally thought, he's like, who's your little bird? Yeah, no, I was like, no. What I really like about Panerai, they make sense. There's a logic to it. You go, okay, if this worked, then they should probably do that. And this is where this watch came from. It is part of the new Radiomir collection that I'm absolutely in love with. I've fawned over them several times with you guys. You know how I feel about it.
George's collection, yeah.
Well, it wasn't that long ago. Panerai was very, very much, we're not your grandfather's Panerai. And then they do these watches that are so painfully old school Panerai with all the modern flares. The minute I saw that little split in the hour hand, I kind of swooned a little bit. For those of you who don't know, that comes from the original, the historic Panerais, the World War II stuff. They did it in some of their special editions as well. And now it's in core product. And it's just that little detail that really makes me swoon for a watch. So they had done white dials in the past, but primarily they were a really glossy affair. It was always this almost a porcelain white dial, and everything was kind of painted on very shiny. This is the antithesis of that. They went with this stark parchment paper white. The lume that's painted on is this new green kind of
gray, which was a new technology for Panerai. They said previously they weren't able to do luminescence that was in such a light color. That's why we're seeing that the gray last year on the white dial.
Very cool.
And now this kind of green gray again.
Well, and especially in a sea of the Fotina looms, it's kind of nice to see something a little bit different that actually works. And the color match on the Solamente Grigio strap is just absolutely perfect.
And a really great entry-level price for Panerai on this watch. To be
$5,400 retail.
Yeah.
Come on.
To be George's favorite watch and to be able to be so accessible, I think it's fantastic. This is a great first Panerai, but it's also another good addition if you have a black dial or you have a blue dial.
That's exactly what I'm thinking. I think with having my old 183 and then this one in the same space, I don't think one would get in the way of the other one. I think they can maybe both live in my watch box.
I think I was thinking about to Radiomir this morning as we were driving in to do this video. And I was like, I know why George loves the Radiomir so much. It really encompasses you. It is, yes, it's a sports watch, but to me, especially when they do this high polished steel, it really is more of a dress watch, especially the 40 millimeters with the sunburst dials.
Love them.
So it works for, I think you especially, because you're wearing a suit every day. We're doing some nicer stuff. You're not out on the field for the sports game, but you're enjoying them.
Well, but then, t-shirt and jeans on the weekend as well.
Yes.
Just having a glass of wine out back with my wife. It's a perfect watch in every light.
Yep.
And this is one that's going to haunt me because I might have to take it home. I manifested it, you're absolutely right, and it's exactly what I wanted. It's the 45 millimeter, which is the correct size for me. The 47 stuff is great, but it wears a little bit big. And it is a true white dialed Panerai. I just think the white dials are absolute strap monsters anyway. Whatever strap you want to put on this watch, it's going to work.
True. I love the luminescence with it. So since we're here, do you want to try to go after your 2024 hope or prediction?
You know what? Honestly, I haven't put a whole lot of thought into it. But again, following logic, and I'll dive more into this later, it should be a year where we're going to see a lot of new rollouts in submersible.
Okay.
I think it's going to be the year of submersible. Is what I think, but I'll go into actual details later.
Think more on it, and then we'll get. But George has been right for the last couple of years, so again, no pressure.
I kind of got my finger on the pulse of Panerai. I think I really like that. And on that note, we are Oliver Smith Jeweler. We are one of the older Panerai dealers in the country. I think. 1997, we started as a dealership in 2000, and we have 2 boutiques. We have one in Aspen. We just opened up one in Scottsdale Fashion Square, and frankly, we love making this content for you. One thing we did notice, out of all you guys who watch it, 94% of you guys are not subscribed.
That's true.
Now, the subscription doesn't cost anything. It's just a little button you click, and if you want, even hit the bell. You can get notifications when we do new stuff. Usually comes out Saturdays. We tend to be really, really good on that. But please, if you can, just click that little button for us. It would help us immensely to get our message out to more people.